when you talk to Border Patrol agents, they must be exhausted. These people down there must, working for Homeland Security and even for the state of Texas. I mean, they're just nonstop, right?
It is, yeah. And when I spoke with the National Border Patrol Council, that's their union for the 20,000 agents, I spoke with the president for the Del Rio region here yesterday. And I said, you told me last week that morale was hanging by a thread. Where does it stand now? And he said morale is non-existent. And so it's an interesting place that agents are in now. They don't see an end to it. They're working mandatory 6-day shifts now, working overtime. And frankly, they're all indoors processing. So that's interviewing someone, getting their information, filling out paperwork, and then it's the next person. And normally the most they'd ever done here in Del Rio is 800 to 1,000 processing cases a day. They're now up to 2,000 a day. And it's just,
and right, and the backlog is amazing. Now, a lot of Haitians there, and this is relatively new. The mail I get is, how did the Haitians get from the island of Haiti in Hispaniola all the way to the border of Del Rio? Have you traced it?
We have, right? And every person has a different story, but we're seeing a lot of Haitians who left several years ago, 3-5 years ago, went to South America or into Central America, and have been living there for the past several years. And then there was it's kind of an interesting phenomenon, a message after in July, the Biden administration said, we're going to extend, it's a program called TPS, Temporary Protected Status, another 2 years for Haitians who are legally living in America. That means Haitians in the US won't be deported. Some of that was misunderstood. And so Haitians thought, we can all go to the US, we won't be deported now. That coupled with Mexico having all these Haitians coming up through the southern part of its country, decided earlier this month, we're just going to let people through. It's not going to be our problem anymore. And that's what 2 law enforcement officials have told me. But that's why you're seeing so many people come. And NBC reporting yesterday that, they're looking at 20,000 more Haitians in Colombia now, saying we're gearing up to make the journey to the U.S.
Sure. Okay, so most of these people had left Haiti years ago, had resettled in Central and South America, and because Biden has sent ridiculous signals all over the place, and we have this crisis and these pictures, they've now decided, look, I'm going to try to get to the USA once and for all. This is my opportunity. Does that sum it up accurately?
It sums it up what we're hearing, yes.